What's up, YouTube? It's Anthony from Meineke, cinnaminson. This is just to help educate everyone out there in the world who's searching for Po420, Po430, 421, 431 cat efficiency codes. And this is right from the manufacturer who makes catalyst material. GM, Ford, Chevy, they don't make catalytic converters. They have a manufacturer make them for you. This warranty says right here, and this is their writing, not mine, it's not bullshit, a catalytic converter rarely fails on its own. There are no moving parts, and the OEM manufacturer do not recommend a replacement at any miles or interval, and they are designed to last the life of the vehicle. Therefore, when a catalytic converter fails, it's usually the result of a component failure in the vehicle's emission system. So that's everything above the catalytic converter. That's air fuel sensor, oxygen sensor, exhaust manifold, oil, antifreeze, tune-up, ignition, vacuum leaks, you name it. Everything else causes a converter to go bad. Period. Cut and dry. And there's a bunch of things that says what should be checked. Here's my rules. A catalytic converter has no warranty at my shop, and here's why. If I deem the engine is not running properly, that means valve tap, rod knock, antifreeze leaking out of the head gaskets, and oil leaking out of the head gaskets. You're done. Air filter clogged, not done. Throttle body never cleaned, done. PCV valve, not done. You're not giving you warranty. Visible smoke from the tailpipe, not getting a warranty. Any codes in the system the same day that I inspect it, of course I want to scan the car and find out what's going on. Voids the warranty. Tune-ups that are not done the day of installation, including air filters. So let me just show you this. We're going to go back to the page here of this right from the manufacturer, and says, AirTech may require the purchaser to provide proof that the engine was tuned to the original manufacturer specification and maintained in the proper operating condition. That's right in their writing. So guess what they're saying? If you can't prove that you've been maintaining your car, they're not going to warranty a converter. They'd be foolish to. Let alone if you're on your third set of converter or converters for your vehicle. That's a huge indication that there's something wrong in your engine. So why would anyone warranty it for you? Especially if you're not maintaining it. So this is just to back up what I've been saying all along. Catalytic converters do not fail on their own. There's always a root cause to what happens, and it's primarily a raw fuel entering the system. Today's vehicles have so much oil consumption, it's ridiculous, and guess where that's going? Right into the catalytic converter. The catalytic converter is the health check of the entire emission system and how the engine's running. Period. Cut and dry. The catalytic converter's job is to tell the computer what's going on before that exhaust hits that converter. There's a sensor before it telling the air-fuel ratio what to do, and there's an oxygen sensor at the back saying, hey, this is what the catalytic converter is doing. Something's wrong. Po420, 430, we got a cat efficiency problem. If you have a lean misfire or a rich misfire, it's destroying the catalytic converter. There is something causing the catalytic converter to fail on their own. So, if you need a catalytic converter, at least maintain the tune-up. If you have coils, replace them all. If you have spark plugs, replace them all. All the filters, replace them all. Haven't had a fuel injection service? Do it. Throttle body hasn't been done? Do it. Carbon service, intake valve service? Do it all before the catalytic converter. Have an evap code or a purge valve? That's coded? Change it. Oxygen sensor? Change it. Variable valve timing actuators that are bad? Destroy catalytic converters. Period. Using cheap oil that's passing through the rings, clogging the converter, overheating it, nothing you're going to be able to do about it. But the whole thing about this was just backing up and supporting catalytic converters do not fail on their own. I have seen catalytic converters fail on their own by one reason normally, and that's if someone has dropped it and shattered the substrate, and you can actually see the finger strands coming out of it. And if the mechanic doesn't catch that, those fingers and those converter pieces will just fall out. That is the rarest occasion I've ever seen an internal substrate of a converter go bad all on its own. And this documentation supports it. It's very rarely that they fail on their own, period. Cut and dry. It's just the way that it is. Thanks for watching.